Hey y'all, Biohack here. In today's update on our free-to-play Mystery Shard only account, I am going to do one of those episodes where we clear a different boss or some content in the game, and then we make a little guide on how we did it, so that people who look up this stuff in the future have at least something for a lot of these bosses that you can look at and see, like potential strategies for how you could beat it. So if you're one of those people, welcome. We do this free-to-play account with where we only summon mystery shards, and we do updates every single day. And we talk about all of just sort of the strategies that we use and how to take advantage or how to get the most out of uncommon and like rare champions that are accessible within the game. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to beat the Nether Spider on floor 110 of Doom Tower. So on this account, the team I've been using, we just beat this content yesterday for the first time, and these runs are not 100% consistent, so I'm going to warn you about that right now. I'm also going to do it on manual, but that's part of the idea behind this, is just getting through stuff in whatever way we can. So the team we're going to use is Deacon Armstrong, Spirit Host Rhonda, Broadmaw, and Shield Guard. Main things that are important on this: Spirit Host is going to be hard to replace because we need her to be a cleanse. We need her cleanse, basically, to remove all the poisons. I say hard to replace. You could use any cleanse champion for this. Rhonda is here basically to one-shot the spiderlings, and Spirit Host can help her do that by putting up increased attack. Deacon, his most important thing he's actually bringing to this fight is the leech ability that will help us keep us all alive because we don't have any healing in this team. Broadmaw is there to pick people up when they die, and Shield Guard is just general damage, and he's kind of like the hyper carry on this account. He's the equivalent of your starter champion for me. In terms of their builds, we'll show them real quick. We've got Deacon here. I recently built him. Well, I changed up his build a little bit. I put some 6-star gauntlets on him, so now he's got not 100% crit, but he's closer than he was. He's got 77% crit. He's running at 243 speed, which is pretty quick for this level of account. He's got enough accuracy to land his stuff, and he's got pretty decent health, pretty decent defense. He's in the clan boss team, so he kind of wants all of the stats. Rhonda's here in a toxic set. Her job in this fight in particular is to one-shot the spiderlings so that they don't counterattack us and put up poisons and all that kind of stuff. So she's built with reasonably high attack. Her defense isn't great. Her HP isn't great. Her speed's at 200. She also has enough accuracy to land the Brimstone Blessing, which can be really, really helpful for this fight. Other people we're bringing in, we have Shield Guard, who's built fairly slow, hyper defense, 4,300 defense. He's a defense-based champion, 3,500 health, or 35,000 health, and decent crit damage, 100% crit. Broadmaw's here in a bolster set. Just decent HP. He could be a lot faster, but he's not that fast, 186 speed. And yeah, he's just there as a reviver, and he also provides increased speed to the team. So that's the deal. And now let's go in and I will show you the fight. We are going to do this fight on manual because it is a little inconsistent and we need to have all the abilities up at the right time. So I figure it's just easier just to come in here and do this. You can pretty much just get through all these waves with A1s. The waves aren't very hard. All the waves in the Doom Tower, they always make the waves before the boss like easier than the equivalent waves around it. So we'll just sit here and A1 all these real quick. I probably could use some abilities, but it's not that important. We actually will use Deacon's defense, decreased defense, and turn meter boost because it should be back up around since this is essentially on a 2-turn cooldown. Get through these guys. Oops, targeted the wrong one. All right, that's fine. These don't hit very hard, and we have a bolster set shield, so it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So now we're on to the boss. Boss is going to spawn the ads, going to throw up a ton of poisons on us. We do have counterattack accessories on a bunch of stuff, so nice. Oh, we wasted the smite on that spider. That brimstone went off on that spider. That's really annoying. Either way, we're going to land our decreased defense on the boss here. Spirit Host is going to cleanse off all the poisons. We need that. And now Rhonda's going to come in and kill the spiderlings. We did leave that one up. Every time the spiderlings attack, they heal the boss, which is really annoying. So we really don't want those to happen like after the boss has already taken damage. In this case, it doesn't really matter because the boss is already at full health. But we did land our leech from Deacon, which is really, really nice because that's super important for getting heals in. And now we'll just hope that we can get some brimstone procs on our Rhonda. That's going to be really important. but we're just going to sit here and deal damage. We want to save... we want to save Spirit Host's abilities and Rhonda's A3 for when the Spiderlings come back around. So far, so good. Nobody's dying yet, which is amazing. Still haven't landed Brimstone, though, which is rough. Okay, so Rhonda just went down. That is not great. Okay, good. We got that big heal from Broadmaw. I hope Rhonda will get a chance. We're going to put that in. We don't have Leech, so I'm going to go ahead and try and land Leech. Oh, we weak hit that. That's going to be rough. This run might fail. Okay, boss is going to spawn his little spiderlings next turn, so I'm going to put up increase attack so that we have it ready. We really, really need to land this leech. Come on, Deacon. Okay, there he goes. Woo! Rhonda is not a happy camper right now. There we go, Rhonda. Get in there, land that Brimstone, get those War Master procs. Fantastic. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we want. As long as Spirit Host doesn't die to these poisons. Oh, no! Her skill is off cooldown. Okay, good. Rhonda comes in. Okay, it's going to come down to this. Rhonda needs to one-shot the Spiderlings, and we did it. Excellent. Please give me a War Master. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so we lost Spirit Host and Deacon, but Broadmaw can bring them back. Okay, this is going to be a little sketchy now. I told you these runs were not 100%. Let's try and get the decreased defense up since we already have the leech. Should we cleanse this? Yeah, let's cleanse it. Alright, we really got to burst them down. Can we get it done? Oh, I probably should have used his A2 there. This decreasing of the turn meter is definitely worth it on Deacon, just so that we can try and get through. Okay, the Spiderlings are coming back up. How are we going to do? Come on, Deacon. Come on, Deacon. Come on, Spirit Host. Good job. Come on, guys, you can do it. If I turn meter boost, he's going to die. I'm going to try and heal. Nope, didn't work. Come on, guys, you can do it. Shield Guard. Go, Shield Guard, go. Go, Shield Guard, go. Yeah, kill those Spiderlings. Show him who's boss. Boom! All right. So it was close. You know, we barely made it through, but we did make it through. We killed the boss. Oh, shoot. I wasn't going to kill the boss, actually, because I don't want this reward, but whatever. It's just one silver key. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, obviously, it's a struggle. We had to manual the fight, but we did get through it. So, hopefully, this can be, you know, useful for you in the future. If, you know, if you're struggling with this boss, the strategy might help. Yeah, I mean, basically having someone to come in to cleanse the Spiderlings and having someone who can kill all the baby Spiderlings is the main key components. The rest of it is just kind of support around that team. As we get further and further in past this version of the Nether Spider, it's going to be harder and harder and harder to one-shot those Spiderlings, so I don't know if that strategy is going to work, but it does get us something that works on floor 110. So there's a good chance we'll do another one of these to, you know, in like 2 hours when I get some more gold keys so that I can try this boss. Actually, this boss is easier, in my opinion, than the Nether Spider. What's this guy's name? Irgoth. So keep an eye out for that. Just a real quick update for the people following along with the free-to-play Mystery Shard only series. I've been doing good work. I rebuilt my Spirit Host in Stalwart set. I took her out of Toxic, put her into Stalwart, just because the more I played around with the Captain Ahab team, I realized there's that turn where Spirit Host basically doesn't attack at all. and she's gonna die so hard. So we really need to tank her up. So I built her out like this. I built her with decent damage. I think the damage is kind of important because she has such a big heal. She gets 50% healing on her A1. If we can get her to smack, that can help actually with her survivability a lot. So she's in Stalwart. She's 100% crit cap now. She's got decentish crit damage. She doesn't have a ton of attack, but you know, a lot of her gear isn't even fully leveled up. Like all of her accessories are still level 12, stuff like that. But I think she's in a good spot. She's in a much better spot than she was. Deacon, I didn't change his build much, but I did switch him over to these speed gauntlets that have the crit damage roll and the crit rate and the crit ascension. This was already like pretty highly leveled, so I could just swap it over real quick and get him a bunch more crit rate. And the reason I'm doing all that is because we're getting so close to being able to 2-key Nightmare Clan Boss. So first things first, after rebuilding the team, I was able to get a new personal record on Brutal Clan Boss. So that's what you can see right here. We hit 25.45 million yesterday, which is a very comfortable 1-key. This was on the Spirit Affinity, which is probably our strongest affinity because it's the one Rhonda can hit the hardest. You can see that she did 16 million damage. She's like all of our damage. But it wasn't just that either. We also hit a new personal best on Nightmare Clan Boss as well at 19.38 million. So we need to do 19.5 million to do a 2-key on Nightmare. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so close to 2-keying Nightmare. And this was not on Affinity. This was on Void. So that's Void is the hardest one. Like that's the one we do the least damage to because Rhonda doesn't proc her 4-hit passive on Void. So we're so close to getting a 2-key Nightmare with this team, which is why I decided to focus on like gearing like Deacon a little bit better to get him higher crit. And I want to just get some of these guys built a little bit better. Honestly, Valerie's the one that's built the worst. She's also she only gets used in this team, although Eris kind of only gets used in this team too. So yeah, working on gear for them. But other than that, we've just been farming. Food, I have lots and lots of food ready to go. Basically everything to get RTAC to 6-star immediately. And honestly, we're making good progress on getting another set of food leveled up for Arbiter or whoever comes next. So yeah, pretty good on that. Let's see, anything else to update on? I think that's pretty much it. Doing Classic Arena. Probably won't win, but we might get third. Actually, I should keep an eye on this because if I can get in the top 3, we can try and get this clan quest done tonight as well because the clan quests do reset tonight. I can't remember if I mentioned yesterday, but my orcs banners aren't that great, and since we're getting RTAC in a few days, I want to actually keep going for the reaction or the revenge accessories on that. I think that's all I'm going to update you on today. Oh, actually, a few things. Well, maybe we'll do this in a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go ahead and take some of these up a little bit, especially with RTAC coming online. How much is this one? 300? Yeah, we'll take that. So I think we're going to... RTAC is going to be a major focus going forward, so I think I'm going to get my HP and my defense up to the level 6 just so that we can... have our clan boss team be a little tankier, like it'll help Valerie and Rhonda out, and you know it'll be great for our attack when we get there. So yep, I got that going on. 3v live arena's been going well. I won a bunch of fights in live arena today actually. Let's see, let's check that real quick. How many did we win today? Battle log. We won out of 10 fights. We won 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad for live arena. It's crazy if you look at the teams we're beating. Like, look at this. This is like Arbiter. Oh, wait, we lost to that one. Hold on. Where's a good one that we beat? We beat this one. Ultimate Death Knight. Mountain King. Rhonda. Deliana. Some of these had a bunch of stacked legendaries too. Yeah, anyway, it's just kind of funny. These guys like with super stacked accounts. They're still like with tons and tons of legendaries that just get beat by my shield guard. Anyway, live arena is going well. I think I will invest actually a few of these points as well. I'm not going to do that one quite yet. I think we'll take, let's see, what should we take? Why don't we take an HP and a crit damage? And a... Should we take an accuracy? It would help with Rhonda. Everyone else doesn't really need accuracy. Why don't we take one? Oh, wait, we can't do that. That's 600. Ooh, I didn't realize these were so expensive. Screw it. We'll grab another attack. Okay, cool. So yeah, hopefully that'll get us to the 1 key, and yeah, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and probably I'll skip the update in a few hours. Well, maybe we'll come back and do another one on Iragoth. So subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.